Hello, companion, dear companion. I love you. And what I mean by that is, if you are watching this video, you are going on a journey with us. Maybe it's a journey that only lasts one video. Maybe it will be a journey that lasts many videos. And I have learned over time that receiving someone's attention for any amount of time is a gift.
Welcome back to the Experience of We. I'm Naomi.
And I'm Matthew.
And we are coming back to you with another relational micro-practice. Relational micro-practices are words, phrases, gestures, and the like that we can insert into the flow of a relationship to decrease misunderstandings, improve connection, resolve dissonance before it even happens, and just overall deepen our sense of knowing each other.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that we like most about micro practices is they're small. They're easy to take on. There are more complex relational practices that we will be bringing you in future videos. But for us, micro practices are kind of like practicing the fundamentals of relationshiping, in the same way that if you learn a golf swing or how to shoot a basketball or how to dance ballet, you don't go straight to dancing ballet or shooting three-pointers. We have to learn tiny incremental steps that when we combine them become larger living practices. And the practice that we are bringing today is how to say, I love you. And the reason that we are bringing this is because I love you is actually a lot more complex than we are taught to convey. I know that there are many times that I say I love you to Naomi, and almost every one of them means something a little bit different. I could be like, I love you, or I love you, or I love you. And each one of those communicates something different.
Totally. I recently said I love you to Matthew because of the way he offered to bring our water to the dining table.
And so I love you is a sort of very rich, it's very rich informationally, I guess. There's a sort of general I love you that we can feel, but oftentimes when I love you comes up, it oftentimes is saying something specific. And we've found that specifying what is coming up in that moment of saying I love you can really sort of deepen our shared intimacy.
Yeah. And so the practice is saying what we mean when we say I love you. And before I get into it, I want to say that this particular practice, we want to give attribution to a woman who I met at an authentic relating retreat. I unfortunately do not remember her name. I would like to be able to credit her by name, but she brought this as a game to play. And not only is it a great game to play for connection, it's a great way to get to know each other and get to know ourselves and develop specificity in what can be a kind of charged relational moment, saying I love you. And so the practice is simply saying I love you. And what I mean by that is, after you.
Yeah, it can be really, it can be challenging and even feel very vulnerable to say I love you to someone for the first time. I remember the first time I told you that I loved you and trying to explain what I meant by that, because I was trying to convey that I wasn't at the point of romantic love and also that I was feeling really strong emotional bonding with you. And I didn't know how to communicate all of that. Now I would say something like, Naomi, I love you. And what I mean by that is we have spent several months learning about each other and being emotionally vulnerable together and sharing adventures. And I'm feeling this sort of deep bond with you. It's not quite in the realm of romance or sexual desire, but I just noticed that I have this feeling, this sensation that feels like love to me. And I said something kind of like that.
Yeah, a little less explicit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And similarly, I have had friends across a really wide spectrum of emotional connection and attachment, and where I have felt love for them, but the love has not been the same from person to person. And so I oftentimes felt an anxiety in saying I love you to people because I wasn't sure how they would interpret it. And so saying I love you and what I mean by that increases the capacity of your relational partner to interpret what you mean.
Yeah, yeah. And increases our own self-knowledge, takes a lot of the anxiety out of the experience of sharing it because, again, I can specify, I can defang it, I can make sure, like saying I love you can feel like a thing with bangs to people. It can, though. It
Yeah,
can.
yeah, it can be scary. Like now, I feel obligated.
Yeah.
I have had the experience of people telling me I love them, and suddenly I feel an obligation to them.
Yeah, totally. And then on a when a relationship's more developed, it becomes a way of getting to know each other more deeply. Having I love you spontaneously come up and then unpacking all of the context about why I said it to Matthew in any particular moment when there are so many moments we could be saying it to each other tells us a lot about me and our relationship. And so, yeah, it becomes a way to get to know each other more deeply. And what I mean by that, we can do that to any word. We can do that to I'm excited, and what I mean by that is we could do it to any word. And I love you is such a powerful one to do it with because it's such a like catch all. People at all different levels, like relationships at all different levels of commitment and intimacy, say I love you. And so it's a really great way to specify that something that's used in a lot of different contexts.
Yeah, yeah, and it opens up the possibility of discussing the experience because sometimes when we're told I love you or we say I love you to someone else, there's a sort of ambiguity, an uncertainty about what is meant, what is hoped for, what might be expected through the experience of love. And so saying, for instance, I love you, and what I mean by that is I am developing romantic attachment to you, gives you the opportunity to say, to acknowledge that I'm feeling that way, and to also acknowledge how you are feeling. Maybe you're not feeling romantic attachment, or maybe you are. But adding the specificity to it gives us the chance to develop a shared understanding of where each of us are in the relationship. If there's a feeling that is as strong as love coming up for one or both of us, we can talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so to illustrate sort of the nuances of how it can be used, I'd actually like to do a live demonstration.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
into it.
Cool. So I love you, Matthew. And what I mean by that in this particular moment is that making these videos and sharing ourselves with our companions this way is really challenging for us and really challenging for you. And we keep going at it and we keep showing up and doing this and being persistent. And it's hard and we're getting stronger. And I love you for going on this vulnerable, exciting journey with me.
Mm, mm. I feel that, and I want to do a live demonstration too. Hello, companion, dear companion. I love you, and what I mean by that is, if you are watching this video, you are going on a journey with us. Maybe it's a journey that only lasts one video. Maybe it will be a journey that lasts many videos. And I have learned over time that receiving someone's attention for any amount of time is a gift. And so if you are watching this video right now, you are giving me and Naomi the gift of your attention, which we don't take for granted. And there's a kind of love I can feel for people who give me the gift of their attention. And so that's what I mean when I say I love you.
I resonate so much with that sentiment. Yes. And so our invitation to you is to find someone in your life who you might be comfortable practicing this with. And next time you authentically say you love them, or if you say something else, sharing and what I mean by that is, there are things that I discover about myself doing it, and there are lots of things to know about the relationship.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotional awareness to be gained and developed through this practice. It can be hard at first. It can be challenging. Sometimes we feel a strong sensation that we associate with love and we want to communicate it, but we may not know exactly what it is. And so learning to recognize what's coming up for us in the moment is a way to not only develop our own emotional awareness, but to share that emotional awareness with the people that we love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I notice I feel complete with this one.
Me too. As Matthew was saying, your sharing your attention with us is super valuable to us. And so we very much appreciate you joining us. And we will see you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.